Howdy all, I'm Adam the Renaissance Nerd, and I love real Star Wars. EU guy, Star Wars first franchise, closest to my heart. I will strive, I will march, banner held high, to collect, protect, and preserve George Lucas's Star Wars, because it's mine. And Disney and Lucasfilm, they can't take that away from me. They can't do it. No matter how hard they want to, they cannot take away real Star Wars from my heart. They can't take it away from you either. But good goddamn, they're going to try real hard, though. They're going to work real hard to make you forget George Lucas's Star Wars. That is what Disney Lucasfilm is all about. It's all about forgetting George Lucas's Star Wars, and one of the chief architects of it, one of the chief perpetrators, one of the most despicable pieces of uncreative bullshit artists out there is one Dave Filoni. Dave Filoni doesn't really know Star Wars. He doesn't understand Star Wars. The Clone Wars, and I have very, very powerful opinions on the Clone Wars, what was good about it was because of George, not Dave. But Dave, once free of the shackles of having to adhere to Star Wars canon and lore, he was off to the races with Rebels. Was off the races, loves it. Him and not your friend Jon Favreau. Jon Favreau's not your friend. Him and Jon Favreau, they have had a fun time with the Mandoverse. I call it the Filoni-verse. We're really going to call it the Filoni-verse because today we are just a short month and a half away from Ahsoka. Ahsoka is coming. Ahsoka, Dave Filoni's favorite body pillow. Can't let her go. Can't let her die. She must replace Luke Skywalker as a real hero. She has to be the true chosen one, even before Rey. But we got a trailer. One more. This is probably the last. It says official trailer. Excuse me. It says official trailer. The real deal. And I've watched this 2 minutes and 12 seconds of Filoniverse. We're going to watch it together. And I'm going to rant a little bit. And I'm going to tell you why it's crap and why it isn't Star Wars and why it's Filoniverse Wars. Okay? So let's just get right to it, shall we? Here we go. Ahsoka. Now we know how to play this game, so we'll be starting and stopping to avoid getting hit with a claim. Fair use. Let's do it.
War is inevitable. One must destroy in order to create.
One must destroy in order to create. Ray Stevenson, R.I.P. Ray Stevenson. They're going to try and, a lot of stands are going to hide behind the banner of, you can't talk bad about this because then you're talking bad about Ray Stevenson. He probably just did this for a paycheck. May he rest in peace. He did it for a paycheck. And remember, his character is yet another Order 66 survivor. It's almost as if Order 66 is completely irrelevant and it didn't matter. All right, let's keep going.
We are no Jedi.
We are no Jedi. But you were a Jedi because you're a Jedi Order 66 survivor. But no, now you've gone dark side with your little girl apprentice. Okay. Oh, and remember, he's the only guy you're going to see. Him, and we're going to get a Thrawn logo. No, he's the only guy you're going to see. The rest of it is just whammons on parade. Also, this music. What the hell is with this music? Can't you get someone to mimic John Williams? Good Lord.
I started hearing whispers of Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire.
You can go with that. You can go fuck shit. That is a complete and total insult to real Star Wars fans. And yes, some will say, Timothy Zahn's on board with this. He's been writing all the Thrawn books. Man's got to make a living. I'm not going to tell a man not to make a living, especially an excellent writer like Timothy Zahn, who created Thrawn. So of course when Disney comes comes a calling with the checkbook, say, will you write books for this and legitimize our bullshit, Thrawn? Because this is Dave Filoni Rebels Thrawn. This is not real Star Wars Thrawn trilogy Thrawn. This is the cuck. This is the simp. This is a moron who couldn't handle a handful of idiots on a tiny little freighter with a try-hard Jedi. Okay? That's who this is. This is not the man who brought the New Republic to its knees.
What happens when we find Thrawn?
Power. Such as you've never dreamed.
Why? I mean, I'm sure they're going to tell us why, but this Thrawn, he's not he's not the Thrawn with a plan. And these guys are going to help him, these fake survivor Jedi? Like a vault. Now, what you're going to see here, there's a lot of pop and flash here. Look at the starships, look at the lightsabers, look at Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka. But don't think too hard. Don't think too hard.
I've spent most of my life fighting a war. That's why I'm trying to convince you to help me prevent another one.
Yeah, I don't know who you are. Because guess what? Like me and the rest, I'm like the rest of the world. I didn't watch Rebels. Well, that's a little bit because I had to have some reference points at one point or time or another. But nobody watched Rebels. This is a Rebels continuation. The regular population at large, outside the 5 people on Twitter who watched Rebels, there's no connection to any of this. No one's gonna know what's going on or who these people are or give two silly shits.
You and I both know who could help you with this.
She's still just as stubborn as ever.
I bet your master found you difficult at times.
Anakin never got to finish my training.
Yeah, there's your little, remember Anakin? Anakin never got to finish my training. They're introducing characters nobody knows. I know that Tara, what's her name? I know that, I don't know the other one's name that's about to be on the screen. We know Ahsoka. You notice they don't say their names. And they should, because nobody knows who these people are. Stan's gonna come along. It's Rebels, it's Star Wars. No, it isn't. Nobody knows Rebels. It was a shit show that Filoni took full control of to bastardize George Lucas's Star Wars. And this right here, what the hell? It looks terrible. God, the makeup's horrible.
I walked away from him, just like I walked away from Sabine.
Oh, remember, Sabine's the actual Mandalorian now too, just if you missed that one.
Never made things easy for me, Master.
As a Jedi, sometimes you have to make the decision no one else can.
What the hell would you know about being a Jedi? You're a try-hard fake Jedi made up by Dave Filoni. I don't even know what the hell his name is anymore, but it doesn't matter. Try-hard Jedi, not real Jedi. None of these characters are George Lucas characters. None.
But I'm counting on you to see this through.
Nice haircut.
Yeah, I cut my hair off. It's a defining moment.
Sometimes we have to
Inquisitors. The best part's coming. And this is pathetic right here. Here we go. Hang on.
do what's right, regardless.
Now, this is I believe this is one of the famous closing images of the series. This is effing retarded that your mural looks like the goddamn retarded CGI animation from Rebels. This is pathetic. It's sad, and it's not going to invoke member berries for anybody except the 5 people who watched it on Twitter.
Of our personal feelings.
Buckle up.
If we don't stop Thrawn, everything.
And there he is. There's Mads Mikkelsen, or not Mads Mikkelsen, Lars Mikkelsen, sorry, his brother. Lars Mikkelsen as Grand Admiral Not Thrawn. So notice they gave him pupils. Actual chiss don't have pupils. It's just all red. But in Filoniverse Wars, it's that's how it works. Oh, there he is, guys. Aren't you ecstatic? And then there are stands in the comments of this trailer going, I never would have expected in 10 to 20 years ago that I'd get Thrawn on the screen. 10 to 20 years ago. Try 30, asshole. Try 30. 1991. Not the 2000s. So, fake fan. I never thought I'd get to see live action Thrawn. Well, too bad. You're not seeing live action Thrawn because this ain't Thrawn.
Thing will be in vain. You have no power.
Now, is she force sensitive? She's a Mando. I know that much. Force sensitive. She's gonna duel another this fallen Jedi's apprentice. It's retarded. You have no power here. Just a taste of the dialogue we're gonna get.
Anakin spoke highly of you.
I'm not here to discuss my past.
Wow. They're just gonna run with that line. Let the past die. Kill it if you have to.
We have a lot of work to do.
Oh, David Tennant, why?
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
Thank you! Thank you for the retarded spinning lightsabers from the Inquisitors. Thank you. Now, I pray to the internet gods that they do the helicopter thing. Please do it. Just do it, you cowards. There you go. 2-episode premiere, August 23rd. I will be here. August 23rd. I said 5th earlier. I guess it's 3rd. I will be here. We will watch it. I will review it. And we are going to have a time together. It's going to be a time. We're going to roast this to hell because we just watched this whole thing. Tell me something. Did you see Star Wars in this? Did you see George Lucas's Star Wars anywhere? The answer is no. What you just saw was Filoniverse Wars. That's what you just saw. Disney Star Wars on full display, shepherded by one of the chief perpetrators of trash, Dave Filoni. This is garbage. The dialogue was garbage. The effects are passable, but it's a lot of pop and flash with characters that are meaningless. It's a Rebels reunion. Rebels fans are gonna eat well this summer. You've never eaten well because you don't know what a real Star Wars meal is if you sit down and say Rebels is Star Wars. You don't know, you don't understand. That is real Star Wars. George Lucas's 6 movies is real Star Wars. Love or hate them, the prequel trilogy is still Star Wars. Because it has that feeling, that little bit of magical spark that George put into it. Whether you love him or hate it, it's still Star Wars. You still walk away saying, yeah, maybe I'm annoyed, but I still did just watch some Star Wars. This Disney Star Wars is not. It is trash. It is failing. It is not making money. Nobody's watching, and I can't wait for this to crash and burn. I can't wait for the Acolyte. I can't wait for Skeleton Crew. I cannot wait for it all because I will put it on display so that you, the real fan, can understand how bad it is. And the fake fans in the stands cannot hide behind this on Twitter anymore. We are done playing your games and pretending that you rule the school, that the yard is yours. No, it is not. The real fans are here. We have always been here. I am here to remind people what it feels like to love Star Wars by trashing Disney Star Wars. And when I get back on my game after being ill, to get back to talking about real Star Wars. All right. I'm done. Thank you. for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. It would be much appreciated. If you are new here, check out the rest of my channel. Subscribe to me on YouTube, where I hope to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about whiny Stan and SJW fifis. Hit that notification button. Share my videos if you like what I'm preaching. And by all means, leave a comment. I love to hear from real passionate Star Wars fans like you. I do not care what the fake fans in the stands have to say, because 201 they're all cowards behind keyboards, and they're just gonna whine and cry and be triggered and scream at me and tell me to shut up and go away, or take the track of, can't we all just get along? You didn't want to get along until now, when you're losing and we're winning. So go F yourself. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you'd like to reach out to me, please email me at theranernerd@gmail.com for all channel business purposes. I am on Twitter now, mostly for promotion and sharing of videos, maybe a little shit stirring here and there, who knows, @theranernerd. You can also find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can see me on Rumble and Odyssey under the Renaissance Nerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.